Yes, it's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time to send it! Yes! On what a week we have just had. For anyone who doesn't know, we've been doing the coaching clinic, me and Colin Dixon, and I am not joking. What has been achieved this week is, I would say, unprecedented. It has been epic. I can't give you too much footage because all that is coming next week, but I can only tell you it will make you want to come on a coaching week. I'm like a proud dad this week. Been just seeing people go from here to just off out of the stratosphere. First stall forwards, first forwards, from nothing to it's been epic. Push loops, everything. So yeah, more on that next week, but it's been an absolute epic week, and I'd like to thank everyone on the course because it should be the opposite way around, but I've really enjoyed it. It's been super fun, and the substitutes that we had to get in last minute to fill the spots of people that couldn't make it, well, they brought the party. I am telling you now, they brought the party. So what a week. But obviously, we're still in Cape Town because that's where we are. And I'm going to give you a little update. But first, we have a very special birthday. Last week, someone who is pretty massive now in windsurfing turned 40 years old. Who was it? It was this girl, Rachel Pollard, 40 years old. You're probably thinking, who's Rachel Pollard? Well, you know the famous laugh at the end of every Windsurfing.TV Send It Sunday episode? Yes, this is Rachel's laugh. It is a winner, and we'd like to thank her for the last couple of months of having her laugh to finish every episode. And let's hope she's going to stay there for a good time to come. So happy birthday, Rach. Enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I'm sure it was pretty messy. Right, back to Cape Town, back to updates. We've had some senders this week. We're going to concentrate on the Club Vass crew. Before we do that, I'm going to mention two riders. We've mentioned them in most episodes so far, but these two are just pushing harder than anyone else. Baptiste, Clarec, and Marc, Pare. They are going head to head. Baptiste, 2 years younger than Marc, and he is pushing hard. Marc, Mr. Consistent. He is like a rock. His doubles now are just insanely good. He's got everything down on lock. His goiters, everything looking good. Baptiste, still working on his doubles, but he has got some big jumps going down. He's still working on his consistency, but I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again, Baptiste Clarec is coming. Okay, let's talk about the Club Vass boys. We're at Sunset. It was about a week ago now, and this man, yes, Ivan, was out there pushing super hard. His first run, before he went out, he said, I want to learn something new today. It got mentioned, the shove it. We're thinking, yeah, shove it. And he can don't get me wrong, Ivan has got some moves. I mean, he's got the sickest stall forwards. Learned that from one of my videos, just so you know. But sick stall forward, really lets it drop, like in the style, mate. Yeah, hook you up. But the shove it has eluded him. He's never really tried it. Went out, first run. What? It's like a shove it cheese roll without the cheese roll. It's the shove it forward, the shove it 360. What is it? But he didn't do it by chance, because the second one. Yes, the second one went the same way. There was some crazy crashes. I didn't get them all. He did actually end up doing a shove it cheese roll at one point. But he was pushing so hard that day. He was going for some weird moves, the air chachu, which was nice to see. And then he started pumping out some doubles. Get that foot up into the ass. Oh! Yeah, pumping out some doubles, and they were looking pretty good. Actually, the first couple, you were like, oh man, he's probably on here. And then there was a few pretty nasty ones, and well, watch. Hey! Oh! that bail, I mean, the board looks like it's going to hit his head. Oh man, it's like, that looks scary. And there was a couple of other bails as well, which you were just like, oh my God, just free falling, out of control, almost like a stall double, and then comes off. But yeah, that was good to see. I mean, Ivan Newmark was absolutely sending it, and fair play to him for that. Also, Club Vass, I mean, should know, Ivan prepares boards at Club Vass. He's there all summer. And it sounds like a pretty fun scene at the moment over there. Another guy who works over there, Jamie Howard, pushing hard on the PWA Freestyle Tour at the moment. New sponsors this year, F2 are back. Yes, they are. They got boards and they got sales, and Jamie Howard is one of their new riders. And I tell you what, he is Mr. Consistent. Check this stuff. It's like perfect forwards. Every time, just really nice style. He's got the back loop just totally on lockdown, just sends it high, nice style, pulls that rig across, straight in landing, push loop, just easy, nice style. Check this all from last year and you see how much he is improving this year. The shifty, obviously he's got the shifty, he's a freestyler. And then obviously there was a few more freestyle moves going down, but when I've been watching him at the sea, he's been concentrating on just those jumping moves, and he's really making an impression. Going to be very, again, interested to see how he gets on the PWA Tour this year. We'll be following him closely. Also, we've got to mention this guy, Monty. He is an absolute sender. Now, I didn't get everything nice and clean, but I've got a few of the outcomes. Firstly, we're going to check the Glory Pasco. Check this for a Pasco. Absolutely massive. Doesn't quite get the Shaka sort of bit at the end, but check at the size of that thing. Man, it's absolutely huge. It's absolutely huge. But what I did get, and this is definitely for all you guys out there who've got small foot straps. You don't see the crash, but just listen.
Oh! Broken foot. You getting this? Fucking hell. Foot's still in.
Oh, he is stuck in that thing. His foot's on the side. Luckily, his straps are big enough and he can sort of move his foot to the side and it doesn't break his foot, but it looked horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. He was there for a while getting that thing out. And then I missed this one as well, but just listen. Oh! I mean, Jesus. And then you look, actually, if you look closely at the rig and the sail and the board, you'll realize it's come disconnected. Yes, disconnected. The crash is that hard, it disconnects the rig. Anyway, I mean, Monty, he was sending it. I saw a lot of other things, not a lot of them on the camera, but I did see a lot of things. And there's plenty of other people been sending it in the last week, but we can't feature everyone. Like I say, I have been busy with the coaching clinics. They have now finished. I'm going to make that video for next weekend. And if you ever, feeling like pushing your level, or you feel like your forwards need improving, and you think, do I go on a coaching clinic? Please watch this episode next week. I am sure you will be convinced. I think everyone on this coaching clinic this week is booking in for next year straight away and maybe extending the trip. It has been so good to see. Massive thanks again to everyone sending me clips. I am building up a huge database right now. And when we come out of Cape Town, that is when I'm going to unleash all these. And I'll try and come up with some other features where we can feature more videos in 1 week. Maybe have to do a couple of episodes in a week to fit them in. But for now, in Cape Town, what we're doing here is pretty hectic. Massive thanks, obviously, to the sponsors. TheMailingRoom.com. Yes, big thanks to George at The Mailing Room. They're coming on for 2019 as well. So that's really good to hear. And don't forget, wherever you are in the world, because I've heard it's windy, don't forget to send it. And we'll see you next week.
Cannonball! Oh, yeah. Oh, square.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in this week. It's been some epic stuff. Like I said, it's all to come. But don't forget, you can click on last week's video over here. Last week's coaching video. We've got this the week before, which was the Cape Town special with some absolute sick moves going down. Subscribe to the channel down here. And don't forget, a thumbs up like if you liked it.